Alright, folks, welcome back to Let's Play Planetfall. I'm the Mysterious JG. For some reason, decided not to take a sip of water until right after I start recording. So we've come to, we have made Planetfall. We have achieved Planetfall. The titular event has occurred. But now we're trapped on an old abandoned facility. We don't know how long it's been abandoned. There was an ancient ruin here, and there seems to have been some kind of tourist complex near the ruin, which is, or maybe not tourist complex exactly, but it's much newer, but it's still abandoned and falling into disrepair. So presumably we have to figure out a way to establish ourselves so that we can survive and eventually maybe call for help or something. But we've got some stuff here, so let's get... Well, first of all, let's get this curve... Hold on, sorry. I need to select my DOSBox window. Let's get this curved into U-shape. Metal bar curved into a U-shape. Let's assume that's a magnet. Get magnet. Taken. Very good. Get pliers. Taken. There's also... Sitting on the floor below the lowest shelf is a large glass flask. Look at flask. The flask is wide mouthed and looks large enough to hold 1 or 2 liters. It is made of glass or perhaps some other tough plastic. I've already got a canteen, though. We've also got a laser. Some kind of laser mission. Let's just get all. Glass flask. Oh no, the pair of wide-nosed pliers slips from your arms while taking the glass flask and both tumble to the ground. Your load is too heavy, so I'm carrying too much stuff. Let's drop the towel. Well, I think we're just going to have to remember... Yeah, we're not going to be able to carry everything at once. As far as I know, there's nothing else that's alive that's going to go stealing our stuff, so we can just drop things and pick them up later. So let's drop the towel. Let's also drop, even though a cool fruit always knows where his towel is, and let's drop the scrub brush, even though dropping a deck brush seems pretty counterintuitive. It's so important in these games. East, machine shop. This room is probably some sort of machine shop filled with a variety of unusual machines. Doorways lead north, east, and west. Well, is it probably a machine shop? I accept that. Is it probably filled with unusual machines? You would have to tell me whether or not it's a full of unusual machines game. Standing against the rear wall is a large dispensing machine with a spout. The dispenser is lined with brightly colored buttons. The first 4 buttons, labeled Coolants 1 through 4, are colored red, blue, green, and yellow. The next 3 buttons, labeled Catalysts 1 through 3, are colored gray, brown, and black. The last 2 buttons are both white. One of these is a square that says base. The other white button is round and says acid. I am thinking we do not have the knowledge we need to do whatever we're supposed to do with this dispensing machine, but it probably involves the glass flask and making some kind of acid or base or something. So let's keep going east. Robot shop. This room, with exits west and northwest, is filled with the robot-like devices of every conceivable description, all in various states of disassembly. Only one robot, about 4 feet high, looks even remotely close to being in working order. Look at robot. The deactivated robot is leaning against the wall, its head lolling to the side. It is short and seems to be equipped for general-purpose work. It has apparently been turned off. Now, I think there's something you can do with this robot before you turn it on. I don't see... This is a hint that I just kind of came across by accident. I'm not trying to read ahead, but if you look through robot, I don't see why you would do this, and why looking at robot wouldn't do. But in one of the robot's compartments, you find and take a magnetic stripped card, embossed lower elevator access card. See, now I want to... Hold on. I want to... Well, save 2. Now let's restore 1. We're now on the admin corridor south. So we'll just go all the way to the robot room. Turn on robot and see if he gives us that card. Nothing happens. I thought you were supposed to turn this thing on. Look at robot. Turn on robot. Okay, never mind. There was no point in restoring on a different turn on robot. Nothing happens. West. Machine shop. East. The robot, now apparently active, notices you enter. Hi, he says. I'm Floyd. Let's restore 1. I've gone to the wrong area. I want to try turning on the robot without... Nothing happens. Without... Suddenly the robot comes to life and its head starts swiveling about. It notices you and bounds over. Hi, I'm B197, but to every person I'm called Floyd. Are you a doctor person or a planner person? That's a nice ID card you're having there. Let's play hider and seeker, you with me. Floyd. Hi. Hi. Floyd grins and bounces up and down. Look through Floyd. Floyd giggles and pushes you away. Oh, you're tickling Floyd. He clutches at his side panel, slapping hysterically. Oil drops stream from his eyes. So I believe, unless I'm mistaken, you needed to search Floyd and get this card key out of him before you turned him on, and there's no particular way that you would know that. But I do now have a lower elevator access card. Turn on robot. Nothing happens. Wait. Let's play hider and seeker, you with me. So Floyd the robot is now activated. Look at Floyd. From its design, the robot seems to be of the multi-purpose sort. It is slightly cross-eyed and its mechanical mouth forms a lopsided grin. Eat red blob. That tasted like scrumptious cherry pie. Eat my cherry pie. So I ate one of my 3 blobs. I don't know if that means that I'm no longer thirsty. Robot shop. This room with exits west and northwest is filled with robot-like devices of every conceivable description, all in various states of disassembly. There's a multiple-purpose robot here. Floyd chants the death scene from Carmen, northwest. Floyd bounds into the room. Floyd here now, he cries. North. Floyd bounds into the room. Floyd here now. So I've gone back to admin corridor south, where there is a shiny object. Use magnet on key. I don't know the word use. Get key. Either the crevice is too narrow or your fingers are too large. Hold magnet over crevice. With a spray of dust and a loud clank, a piece of metal leaps from the crevice and affixes itself in the magnet. It is a steel key. With a tug, you remove the key from the magnet. Corridor junction, mech corridor north. Now we've caught up with Floyd again. I can't go that way. Floyd absent-mindedly oils one of his joints. So Floyd is just like now following us around. I'm going to drop the magnet here. Floyd here now. Okay, so now I've wandered back to where that door was locked. Use key in padlock. I don't know the word use. Unlock padlock. With the key. The padlock springs open. Floyd produces a crayon from one of his compartments and scrawls his name on the wall. North. The door is closed. Open door. The door cannot be opened until the padlock is removed. Oh, damn it. Mertzky. Whatever your actual name is, I probably would be respectful to find out. Remove padlock. Taken. Floyd sings an ancient ballad totally out of key. Open door. Opened north. Storage west. This is a small room obviously intended as a storage area. On a small shelf is a large unopened tin can. It has a plain white label which reads Spam and Eggs. A heavy-duty extendable ladder is leaning against the rear wall. Floyd follows you. Get can. Oh no, the padlock slips from your arms while taking the tin can with both tumble to the ground. Floyd reminisces about his friend Lazarus, a medical robot. I'm going to go back to the room where we've been storing everything. Though it's probably wasting a ton of turns. Well, it is wasting a turns. Floyd rushes into the room and barrels into you. Oops, sorry, he says. Floyd not looking at where he was going to. Floyd's like freaking Elmo. Okay, so let's drop the canteen, because I think it's fairly heavy. Let's drop the survival kit. Actually, we'll get the canteen for whenever we find water. We just have to come back to this room when we get hungry. So now what we're carrying is a canteen, a key, an access card or ID card, patrol uniform, a chronometer. That's not that much. So let's drop the key. You are beginning to feel weary. It might be time to think about finding a nice safe place to sleep. So we'll drop the key. Floyd asks if you want to play Hucka Bucka Beanstalk. Floyd, no. Floyd whines, enough talking. Let's play Hider and Seeker. Play with Floyd. You play with Floyd for several centicrons until you drop to the floor exhaustedly. Floyd pokes at you gleefully. Come on, let's play some more. East, north, Floyd continues following. We're sleepy, so I think the logical thing to do would be to go to the dorm corridors, go to one of the dorms. A growl from your stomach indicates you're getting pretty hungry and thirsty. I already ate a glob of food. Sleep. Civilized members of society usually sleep in beds. We are in a dorm. Get in bed. The bed is soft and comfortable. You should be asleep in short order. Floyd paces impatiently. Sleep. You'll probably be asleep before you know it. Z. Time passes. You slowly sink into a deep and restful sleep. You find yourself on the bridge of the Feinstein. Ensign Blather is here, as well as Admiral Smithers. Smithers, eh? You are diligently scrubbing the control panel. Blathers keeps yelling at you to scrub harder. Suddenly you hit the ship's self-destruct switch. Smithers and Blather howl at you as the ship begins exploding. You try to run, but your feet seem to be fused to the desk. Septem 7 11344. You wake up feeling refreshed and ready to face the challenges of this mysterious world. You are also incredibly famished. Better get some breakfast. Floyd bounces impatiently at the foot of the bed. About time you woke up, you lazy bones. Let's explore around some more. Floyd. Where is food? Multipurpose robot seems confused. I don't see any food here. North. You'll have to stand up first. Stand up. North. East. You collapse from extreme thirst and hunger. I guess I need to be carrying the globs with me. You have died. Your score is 13 out of 80. It is day 2. I have achieved the rank of Space Cadet. I guess we're restoring. Because I didn't think... I ate something and then... never mind. Look compartment. No, sorry. Look through robot. Your search discovers nothing in the robot's compartments except a single crayon which you leave where you found it. Oh, because I already searched them. Turn on robot. Nothing happens. Wait. He comes up. Eat red glob. I don't know the word glob. Eat red blob. That tasted like scrumptious cherry pie. We'll go west. A couple of screens. Survival kit contains green goo and brown goo. Get green goo. It would ooze through your fingers. You'll have to eat it right from the survival kit. Damn it, the kit's like heavy though. Okay, drop canteen. I'm trying to avoid carrying any excess weight, which I should do in real life as well. Hold magnet over crevice. Drop magnet. I don't think we'll need that again. South, west, west, north, unlock padlock, remove padlock, open door, drop padlock. Floyd tells you about the time he helped someone sharpen a pencil. Drop key. Give Floyd kit. Neat, exclaims Floyd. He thanks you profusely. Floyd, give me kit. Okay, Floyd says, handing you the survival kit, but only because you're Floyd's best friend. Oh, that's nice. So we can use him as a mule. Give Floyd kit again. Neat, he thanks you profusely. North. And once again, we're in the storage area with a tin can, a heavy-duty extendable ladder. Floyd bounces into the room. Floyd, here now, he cries. Get can. Get ladder. The load is too heavy. Floyd recalls the time he bruised his knee. Give Floyd can. Floyd examines the tin can, shrugs, and drops it. Thanks, Floyd. Get ladder. South. East. East. North. North. Admin corridor. Extend ladder. Over rift. I don't understand that sentence. Extend ladder. You couldn't possibly extend the ladder while you're holding it. Look. You can see the sky through the severed roof above, and the ground is thick with rubble. North is gaping rift. Put ladder over rift. I don't understand that sentence. Cross rift with ladder. Drop ladder. Dropped. Floyd absentmindedly oils one of his joints. Extend ladder. We're trying to extend the ladder across the rift. Ladder extends to a length of around 8 meters. Put ladder on rift. The ladder swings out across the rift and comes to rest on the far edge, spanning the precipice. Floyd relates some fond memories of his robotic friend Lazarus. I can't remember now if that's a reference to something. Save, slot 3, go north. You slowly make your way across the swaying ladder. You can see a sharp, pointy rocks at the bottom of the rift far below. Admin corridor north. The corridor ends here. Portals lead west, north, and east. Signs above these portals read, respectively, administrative offices, transportation, supply, and plan room. To the south is a wide rift spanned by a metal ladder, separating this area from the rest of the building. Floyd follows you. So west is administrative offices, north are transportation supplies, and east is the plan room. Go west first. Small office. You have entered a small office of some sort. A small desk faces the main doorway, which lies to the east. Another exit leads west. Floyd follows you. Search desk. The desk has a drawer which is currently closed. Floyd absentmindedly recites the first 600 digits of pi. Open drawer. Opening the small desk drawer reveals a kitchen access card and an upper elevator access card. Floyd recalls the time he bruised his knee. Get cards. Which cards do you mean? The kitchen access or the upper elevator access? That was the point. Was I wanted you to get both. Get kitchen. Taken. Get elevator card. Taken. West. Large office. This is a large plush office. The far wall is one large picture window, scratched but unbroken, offering a view of the installation and the ocean beyond. In front of the window is a wide wooden desk. The only exit is east. Search desk. The desk has a drawer which is currently closed. Floyd does the pi thing again. Open drawer. Opening the large desk reveals a shuttle access card. Floyd notices a mouse scurrying by and tries to hide behind you. Get card. Taken. East. East. North. It is pitch black. You might be eaten by a grue. There is a light to the south. Save on slot 3 again. Save. Floyd's eyes light up. Oh boy, are we going to try something dangerous now? Oops. So we'll save on slot 3, and we'll wait in the dark room. Floyd cranes his neck to see what you are doing. You begin to feel wary. It does not appear that we can die from being in this room. Store 3. But we also can't see, so fumbling around in the dark room is probably not a good idea. Let's go south. We are, after all, tired. Now we're in dorm C. Get in bed. Should be asleep in short order. Floyd bounds around the room. Floyd, here now, he cries. Floyd, sleep. I can't find a verb in that sentence. I'll just sleep. We have the same dream as before. You wake up feeling refreshed and ready to face the challenges. Floyd bounces impatiently at the foot of the bed. About time you woke up, you lazy bones. Let's explore around some more. Get up. You're on your feet again. North. East. You walk down the long featureless hallway for a long time. Finally, you see an intersection ahead, corridor junction. You notice that you feel a bit weak and slightly flushed, but you're not sure why. Uh-oh, Floyd. Examine me. You're a doctor bot, right? You can't see any Floyd here. Oh, Floyd hasn't caught up with us yet. Alright, so we're back north of the rift that we crossed using a ladder, and we try going east. And we're in the plan room. This is a small room whose far wall is covered with many small cubby holes, all empty. The left wall is covered with an enormous map labeled Calamonte Complex, showing 2 installations connected by a long hallway. Near the upper part of this map is a red arrow saying you are here. The right wall is covered with a similar map labeled Lawanda Complex, showing 2 installations, one apparently buried deep underground. Okay, so there's just 2 maps in here. Look at map. I don't know the word map. Fine. West, south, south, south. Floyd bounds into the room. Floyd, here now, he cries. A growl from your stomach warns you're getting pretty hungry and thirsty. Floyd, give me kit. Okay, says Floyd, handing you the survival kit, but only because you're Floyd's best friend. Eat brown goo. That tasted like delicious Nebulon fungus pudding. Give Floyd kit. Floyd examines the survival kit, shrugs, and drops it. Get kit. Give Floyd kit. Neat, exclaims Floyd. He thanks you profusely. Sometimes he's interested, sometimes he's not. We are taking quite a risk in giving him the survival kit, because right now we haven't found another source of food or water, although we do have the can. I don't think we're a score of 20, so apparently we've scored a quarter of the points available in game already, but I don't think we're supposed to win the game before you get hungry and thirsty 3 times. Anyway. Oops, sorry, you saw a little desktop there. Sexy, eh? Okay. So we'll go east, elevator lobby. This is a wide, brightly lit lobby. A blue metal door to the north is closed, and a larger red metal door to the south is also closed. Beside the blue door is a blue button, and besides the red door is a red button. A corridor leads west. To the east is a small room about the size of a telephone booth. Floyd follows you. East. Booth 2. This is a tiny room with a large 2 painted on the wall. A panel contains a slot about 10 centimeters wide, a brown button labeled 1, and a tan button labeled 3. Floyd follows you. Inventory. Oh, damn it. My inventory shows I'm carrying almost nothing. Yeah, because I dropped all my stuff in the room where I went to sleep. Get all. Multiple-purpose robot. You manage to lift Floyd a few inches off the ground, but he is too heavy, and you drop him suddenly. Floyd gives a surprised squeal and moves a respectable distance away, and then I pick up everything else. North, east, east, elevator lobby. Press blue button. You hear a faint whirring noise from behind the blue door. Floyd lowers his voice and tells you the latest rumors about Dr. Fitzpick. Let's look around again. Wait a second. The door to the north end of the room slides open, because I've summoned the blue elevator. North. Oh, and Floyd yawns and looks bored. Upper elevator. You have entered a tiny room with a sliding door to the south, which is open. A control panel contains an up button, a down button, and a narrow slot. Floyd bounces into the elevator. Hey, wait for Floyd, he yells, smiling broadly. Slide. Elevator card. It's going to tell me it's the wrong. What do you want to slide the elevator card under? Slot. Which do you mean? The upper elevator access card or the lower elevator? I knew I was going to do this. Upper. You're not holding the slot. What? Slide upper elevator access card in slot. I don't understand that sentence. I hate you. Slide upper elevator card under slot. You can't do that. Floyd faces impatiently. Look. There's a narrow slot. Slide upper card. What do you want to slide the upper card under? Slot. You can't do that. Look at slot. The slot is about 10 centimeters wide, but only about 2 centimeters deep. It's surrounded on its long sides by parallel ridges of metal. Floyd examines himself for signs of rust. Put card in slot. Which card do you mean? Upper. This got a shell, so you can't put anything in it. It may be possible to slide something through the slot, however. Slide upper card through slot. A recorded voice chimes elevator enabled. Press up button. The elevator door slides shut. After a moment, you feel a sensation of vertical movement. Floyd wanders restlessly around the room. Wait. The elevator door slides open. Floyd chants the death scene from Carmen. South. Tower core. Okay, so we've successfully used an elevator. That was worth 4 points. And it took about 4 minutes of my life to accomplish. This is a small circular room. A sliding door leads north, and a spiral staircase heads upwards. Other exits lie to the northeast and southwest. Let's go northeast. Comm Room. This is a small room with no windows. The sole exit is southwest. 2 wide consoles fill either end of the room. Thick cables lead up to the ceiling. I believe from the monitors we looked at earlier, this is one of the systems that isn't working. And my understanding is we need to fix this and probably some other stuff in order to win the game. Sorry. The console on the left side of the room is labeled Receive Station. A bright red light labeled Transmission Received is blinking rapidly. Next to the light is a glowing button marked Message Playback. The console on the right side of the room is labeled Send Station. A screen on the console displays a message. Next to the screen is a flashing sign which says Malfunction in Sending Coolant System. Next to this console is an annunciator. On the console next to the annunciator panel is a funnel-shaped hole labeled Coolant System Manual Override. A brown-colored light is flashing on the annunciator panel. Floyd follows you. Alright, so we need to think about this for a second. The send station has a flashing sign which says Malfunction in Sending Coolant System. Okay, now the receiving station says it has a transmission received. Next to it is a glowing button marked Message Playback. Press Playback button. A voice fills the room. The voice of the Feinstein's communications officer. Stellar Patrol Ship Feinstein to Planetside. Please respond on frequency 48.5. SPS Feinstein to Planetside. Please come in. After a pause, you hear the officer in a quieter voice say, Admiral, no response on any of the standard frequent. The sentence is cut short by the sound of an explosion and a loud burst of static, followed by silence. Okay. So they received a transmission from our guys before they died. So that's not that good. So we've got the send station. The screen on the console displays a message. Read screen. To any ship of the Second Galactic Union, planet-wide plague has struck entire population. Time is critical. Emergency assistance requested. Repeat message. Well, we were feeling flushed and not that good, and it appears this planet has been wiped out by a plague. Fantastic. Okay, so we got a screen. There's a flashing sign which says Malfunction in Sending Coolant. There's a funnel-shaped hole labeled Coolant System Manual Override. Press... No. So we're supposed to pour coolant into the override hole. I don't know how to make coolant. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and save the game here because we've certainly learned some new stuff. We apparently caught Space Plague, and we have now, by going to the communications room, learned that Space Plague killed everyone on the planet. Great. We have not, however, actually figured out how to actually do anything about any of our problems. But we got 24 points, which means we're at least a quarter of the way through the game. So, and at this point, there are screens we haven't even visited. We came through this elevator. We could go up. We could go southwest or northeast. We went northeast. So there's other stuff we could do, and we still got cards for various elevators. There's all sorts of stuff that could open up and lead us in exciting new directions. But for right now, it looks like we can't repair the communication system and send an SOS unless we figure out what we need to do with this emergency override, the hole. Basically, there's a hole for manual override of the coolant system, so I'm thinking we probably need to figure out some way to use that machine we found earlier with the different agents and reagents and bases and acids. We're probably supposed to mix a coolant and then put it in the flask and pour it into... I don't know. I could be completely off base. Whatever's going on, we'll have to find out more next time. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thank you very much for watching and listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.